We can see about all that later. Now, shh, you're being rude. This is interesting.
My character is Fabrizio Nacarelli.
I play Clara Johnson. We fall in love in the show.
I love her.
I'm from Winston-Salem.
And I'm from Florence, and my dad owns a tie shop, and that's about it.
My mother and I are coming to Florence for a vacation, and Fabrizio catches my hat as it blows away in the wind, and it's kind of love at first sight.
I'm playing the father of the main character, Fabrizio, Signor Nacarelli. My character is a bit of a womanizer. He's an Italian gentleman, but with that gentlemanness, he builds a certain affection for the main character, for Margaret.
Who's not me.
No.
I'm his wife, Signora Nacarelli.
We're married.
Yes. Signora Nacarelli, she is kind of the outsider. Everyone has their own thing going on, and she's kind of like even in the background. And she's totally infatuated with him and has like, she keeps her feelings to herself, and she has a suspicion that her husband is cheating on her, but she doesn't let that stop her love.
In this play, I played Giuseppe Nacarelli. He's Fabrizio's brother. He's sort of he's married to Franca, played by Jane.
That's me.
Yeah, but he's sort of the promiscuous, cheating on everybody at the same time, and with everybody at the same time.
And I'm Franca Nacarelli, and I'm Giuseppe's wife. I'm obviously very angry that he spends so much of his time with other women, but it's also, I love him very much, and that's why we are still together, because I still love him, and that's why I yell at him, because I love him.
Working with Shank.
Working with Shank is great.
It's great.
It's awful. Just kidding.
He has a wonderful spirit. He's very encouraging of all of us. He always wants to push us to that next level.
Definitely.
It's always a joy.
He's a great guy, and he helps a lot. We couldn't do it without him, definitely.
I love working with Mr. Shankpile. This is my third year, your second, working with him, and he's a brilliant man. He's kind of, he's eccentric. He's out there. He's all over the place, but he always has a very good vision. He always has a very good idea about what he wants from a show, what he wants from a performer, and if he doesn't get it, he's not going to stop until he gets it.
I agree with everything Chris just said, and also he's a good teacher, not only a director. I've learned so much since my first musical experience with him, not only about like the character, but just about like my singing ability and what I can do. And I plan on keep learning.
Shank is a very interesting guy. He's very laid back, I would say, in most cases.
Yeah. He's really cool though.
He is.
He's awesome.
He's an awesome director.
He focuses on like little details in the show that really help to make it good.
Yeah, just on like how to work on the musicality of the Italian language and like how to hold yourself the way they would have in 50s Italy. It's subtle stuff, but I think it's really going to show in the overall presentation.
Definitely. Well said.
Thank you, Jane.
Mr. Shankpile is kind of a miracle worker, I think. He's putting his heart and soul into the show.
I don't think, if we didn't have Shank, there was no way we would be able to do this.
I mean, it's like the Piazza.
Yeah, he's handling it like in a great way too. Like, he knows what he's doing.
I think he's been in love with the show for a while now, and this was the year to do it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look fantastic. I can tell from right now in the rehearsal process that it's gonna be amazing. So, amazing.
Shank is just brilliant. I mean, the man has so many ideas, and he just really implements everything very well, although, sometimes he mutters a little, but he always gets his point across, and everything he does is just incredible on the stage, as you can see. It's just a great process.
this was the best show I could have asked for, to have it be my last. It's my favorite show. It's weird because this just marks a new beginning for my life, not just like the end of the musical. It's the end of high school that's going to be coming up.
I could not be happier that we are doing this as my final show, because it's just such a cool experience, Like, the set is awesome, the cast is awesome, it's very small, so I feel really close to everybody, and I think that's just a great way to go out getting to know all these people that I've been going to school with for 4 years, but haven't really had a chance to talk to in bigger productions like The Wiz. But no, this is fantastic. I'm so excited for this production.
Light in the Piazza is a charming love story. And it's a charming love story in so many ways. First of foremost, and obviously, is between Fabrizio, an Italian, who is totally overcome by the beauty and the sincerity and sweetness of Clara, and her innocence and charm. It is complex. That relationship is complex only from the perspective of the audience and her mother, who knows that Clara has had an injury that makes her charming, young, naive, even though she's 26. And then you have a love story between Giuseppe and Franca. That's a steamy one. Adam Gettle put it best. He said it's the 4 seasons of love, and that's what Franca and Giuseppe are, definitely in the summer, the heat of love. Maybe because of infidelity and all those complexities to that issue. And then you have the Signor and Signora Naccarelli, and they are in what we would call, as Adam Gettle said, the fall of love, where, it's just out of convenience, maybe. And Clara's parents, Margaret and Roy, and they have obviously fallen out of love, the winter of love. And so it's a charming love story with complexities of relationship and complexities of love. I first saw the show with my wife on our anniversary weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. We were up in New York, sat in the first row, and I was totally blown away by it. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful show. Visually, conceptually, musically, and from the get-go, I always thought to myself, I will do this show someday, because I was just totally overcome by it that night. Then it was still running when I did the cantata trip. I think that was 4 years ago or 3 years ago. And I took my students to see it. They were, the same way I was, totally overwhelmed by the beauty of the show and the music and the story. And I've been trying to get the rights for it for the last year, and I only got the rights at the end of November, so I said, okay, I guess I know what show we're doing. This cast has been really great. They've been really responsible. The company has been patient. It's not a real big company show, but they have created magic by setting up these just, you know, like everyday scenes so beautifully. The tech crew has been phenomenal. All the crews, makeup, costumes, I mean, it's just unbelievable. I hope I get to tell everybody that it's very important to believe in yourself, and that's the biggest thing. If something looks overwhelmingly difficult and you really believe in yourself, you'll get there.
The purpose of the warm-ups would be to really just get the cast excited. That's all that really matters.
To kind of stretch their chords a bit, just kind of get used to projecting.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it.
It's really more to get the cast to feel like a community than anything else, I think. I mean, it does warm up your voice, it gets your mouth loosened up, so if you have any tricky lines, you're flexible.
Yeah. A thing that Lauren started this year were physical warm-ups. We did yoga, and that really helped me just kind of stretch and, you know, prepare. Also, I kind of get physical during the vocal warm-ups a little bit.
Yeah. Opening night, we dedicated it to a person in the cast.
Oh, yeah.
Because we emphasize the importance of community and the fact that this is a team effort, not just an individual thing.
Then we usually try to do ones for people in the audience, people that didn't get to make it to the show. We did Van Johnson one night.
Yeah. We always end with a dedication to ourselves. That's the way the last show always goes. You always dedicate it to yourself and the hard work that you did throughout the run.
The lighting for this show, well, in between your bright and your dark. At times you can be very dark with a lot of the intelligent lighting that we have and LED lights that we have. And then we have a brighter side with some amber color and some blues, a teal blue. You know, it varies, but we're able to hit every point in the show and use the lighting to create those moods for the audience and to make it, you know, for the actors to act through.
Working with Shank is really fun, kind of stressful sometimes because you don't get a straight answer and you have to ask your question like 10 times before you get an answer. But he's really awesome, and he's taught me a lot about theater and like an organization and commitment. Without behind-the-scenes people like techies like Maddie and stage crew and me and costumers and makeup, there wouldn't be a show. I mean, so everyone's like, oh, actors, praise the actors. But it's like, well, dude, those people dressed in black do a lot.
It's neat to be doing this show because, as Silvertones, because later this year we're learning all this stuff about the city, Firenze or Florence.
And we're going to be going there.
We're going to be going there, seeing all
really cool.
the big Duomo and all that. It's going to be neat.
Gone before, and then we'd have this knowledge for the show.
Yeah.
But it'll work well in reverse.
A fun fact about this show, I don't know how many of you were aware that we're the first either non-professional or just community theater to do The Light in the Piazza. It just came off Broadway. It last played in a Broadway theater in 2006, and then it toured. So as such, you know, this is incredible that we you know, we're the high school of so many firsts, so we are the first to do this amazing production, which not many high schools after us are going to try to do anyway.
It's a very ensemble-oriented show. Like the leads, there's like the 8 main leads. There's still the ensemble's just as important, and you know we have our own story. I think everyone has their own story that they're telling throughout the show, so everyone's important. No small parts, just small actors. No, but
It's a
really.
cliche, but it's so true.
Every cast is different. This cast has been incredibly responsible. I'm talking in an interview. John Cronin, I'm talking in an interview. All right.
Hey, you stop right now. You move away from it. Oh, I see you stealing.
And this simply wants to know from you. Think about it.
I was you can he's mad. You're not in charge of me. Why? Because I say so.
There's crap all over the chairs, Marty. There was no more schmutz from our bagel.
Do you need your peels, John?
Oh, yes.
Do you need your peels, John?
Yes. Oh, Cindy, where's my peels? Cindy, Cindy.
Ready?
That's how people meet and fall in love and how it should